All right, today we are going on a global tour, but you might want to pack a poncho. We are diving headfirst into the planet's most wonderfully chaotic traditions. So forget everything you know about quiet, orderly travel. We are about to get seriously messy.
You know that feeling, right? That split second of pure, glorious anarchy in the school cafeteria, which, of course, was immediately followed by that long walk to the principal's office. Well, believe it or not, that little moment of rebellion, it's the perfect place for us to start.
Because what gets you detention in school is actually celebrated on a massive national scale in other parts of the world. It's like the ultimate upgrade, right? Taking a prank and turning it into a beloved cultural event. So our first stop takes us to a tiny town in Spain. For one day, just one day a year, this place becomes the absolute epicenter of the world's biggest and probably most famous food fight, La Tomatina. And let's just try to wrap our heads around the scale here. We're not talking about a few baskets of tomatoes. Oh no. We are talking about 100 metric tons of overripe tomatoes getting trucked into town. Just for this. It's an absolutely unbelievable amount of veggie ammunition. So here's the rundown. It all happens in Buñol, Spain, on the last Wednesday of August. You get exactly 1 hour. One glorious hour of total tomato mayhem. And the role? Well, there's really only one, and it's beautiful in its simplicity. You throw tomatoes at literally everyone. I love this description because it's so perfect. It really does look like the world's largest, most aggressive gazpacho. The streets just become these rivers of red pulp. It's this completely surreal, slippery, amazing scene where being covered head to toe in tomato guts is basically a badge of honor. But hey, maybe tomatoes are a little too soft for you. Maybe you're looking for a food fight with a bit more punch, something that, leaves a mark. Well, our next festival definitely takes things up a notch. Welcome to Ivrea, Italy, home of the Battle of the Oranges. And yep, it is exactly what it sounds like, except with a heavy dose of history and a much, much harder projectile. See, this isn't just about random chaos. It's actually a historical reenactment. The whole thing celebrates a popular uprising against some cruel medieval ruler. So the battle symbolizes the town's fight for freedom, which makes pelting your friends with oranges a surprisingly patriotic act. And if you thought 100 tons of tomatoes was a lot, just get ready for this. Ivrea uses 600 tons of oranges. 6 times more. That is a staggering amount of citrus flying through the air. The logistics alone are just mind-boggling. And this isn't a free-for-all. It's an organized war. You've got the commoners on foot, they're the rebels, and they're fighting against the tyrant's guards who are riding on horse-drawn carts wearing helmets. It is literally full-contact fruit warfare. And trust me, that protective gear, it is not a suggestion. It is absolutely essential. Okay, so at this point, you've survived being pelted with tomatoes, you're probably bruised from the oranges, and you're covered in sticky pulp. I think there's only one logical thing to do next. And for that, we're off to Thailand for Songkran, the Thai New Year. This isn't just about getting clean, though. Oh no. This is about an entire country engaging in an all-out water war. Now, before we get to the chaos, you have to understand the beautiful meaning behind it all. Songkran is deeply symbolic. The water is all about a spiritual cleansing, washing away the bad luck and misfortunes of the last years so you can start fresh and clean. But that spiritual cleanse pretty quickly turns into a 3-day-long water fight that takes over the entire country. For 3 straight days, from the biggest cities to the tiniest villages, everyone is armed with a bucket or a water gun and they are ready to get soaked. And when it comes to who's a target, the rule is simple. If you're outside, you are fair game. It doesn't matter if you're a tourist, a local, or an elder walking down the street. And that one person desperately trying to keep their phone dry, oh yeah, you just became the #1 target for everyone. Nobody is safe. So we've seen pulpy tomatoes, bruising oranges, and a countrywide super soaking. Let's put them all side by side for one final showdown. So let's break it down. In Spain, you've got La Tomatina, a total pulpy mess. Over in Italy, it's the Battle of the Oranges, sticky and, yeah, a little bruising. And then in Thailand, you have Songkran, where you're guaranteed to be completely, utterly soaked. Each one offers its own unique brand of beautiful, organized chaos. So what's the big takeaway here? I mean, are any of these festivals logical? Of course not. But that's the point.
They're a huge reminder that sometimes we just need to celebrate for the sake of celebrating. Culture, community, and just pure, unadulterated joy, that's what binds us together.
And that really just leaves us with one last very important question. After seeing all the contenders, which side are you on? Are you joining Team Tomato, Team Orange, or Team Water Gun? Let me know. I'd love to hear it. Thanks for coming along.